The opening in chess is one of the most important parts of the chess game, okay? You can't quite win a game in the opening, unless, of course, your opponent just blunders mate in two. But you can definitely lose a game in the opening, okay? You can set yourself up really poorly for what's to come. In this game, I was faced with an opening in which I had never seen before, and to be completely honest with you, I thought it was just a meme opening. Turns out, it was actually a serious opening. I'd never seen it before, so my moves against it, well, they weren't the best, okay? It's not the most accurate chess game. Stockfish was not a happy bunny with me, let me tell you. But it's definitely very interesting, okay? Because I'm so used to, like, e4, e5, knight f3, just like, just the most basic stuff. This game has it all, okay? Blunders, checkmate on the board, and the weirdest possible opening. So guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. But let's jump straight into this. Guys, I'm in a real slump, okay? I'm in an ELO slump. I'm struggling. I can't seem to... A3, really? I'm getting memed, guys. I'm getting memed. What is this? I don't know what's going on. It says it's theory, okay? So it's popped up as an opening on the side, which is very uneasy, unnerving, I don't know. I'm going to try and just be ultra solid. Just try to develop. Do I have to go here? This looks ridiculous. Just get Thean-Ketoed, I guess. This looks absolutely ridiculous. But that's okay. Okay. I'm going to develop my other knight now. What is this guy, like, giving me elo? I don't understand. I know I've said that, and I know I'm going to lose now, but I'm just very confused by this opening. Obviously, if I take, they win my bishop. And I don't worry, I guess I can allow that, but I don't really want to. Let's play queen here. But I'm not happy with this at all, really. Oh, man, I'm not a fan. Like, what is actually going on? Can I go here? I'm going to go here. I'm just going to play stupid. Like always, really. I mean, there's nothing new there, but... I just would love to have gone here, but I know I can't. So let's take... Bring the rook over to a semi-open file. It seems to make sense. It seems to make sense. If you take... I don't know what I'll do. Guess I'll go here, pinning your knight. Also threatening it pretty drastically. And now I obviously can take back. Threatening... Okay, well, I'm going to take again. This knight is still pinned, which is very nice. Have I got queen here? No. I'm so confused by the opening, I actually don't have a clue what's going on. Like, I'm very lost right now. I can go here, and then here, and here. And then maybe here? No, because you can defend very easily, actually. Man, I'm so confused. F5. Okay, so you unpin your knight, so now is the time to recapture. Let's go here. Oh, actually, that's not good. That's not good, man. Because if you take like this, you open up this queen onto my bishop. Okay, you didn't take like that, though, luckily. I guess I would have had this check. If you take like this, I might actually take with the queen. That's got to be a bad move, man. That's got to be a bad move. Do I have queen? No, don't have queen there. Definitely not. I have this check. If you take with a queen, obviously just pin your queen. Yeah, just have this check. You cannot take back with the queen, sir. What is this opening? This is the weirdest chess opening I've ever seen in my life. It's called the Polish opening. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this gentleman's name. So I'm not going to bother, actually. I feel like it would be quite insulting for me to even try. What's best? How do I win this game quickest? Have this check, and also have this check. I think the queen one is most forcing, so I'm also threatening here. I could obviously just take here immediately, but I kind of like forcing the king about a bit, because it blocks off all of these squares. And if you go here, I guess I have this check. Maybe I go... I don't know. I'm just going to give this check. Why not? Oh, sorry. I've just smashed my microphone in the face. Apologies for that. That probably didn't sound very nice. It feels like I have to take here. But this is also a check. And all these squares are blocked. This is blocked. I don't know, it just feels like I'm absolutely crushing this man. Let's give this check. If you go here, I have rook here. If you go here, I can take this pawn. I guess. Don't know, I need to... If here? Okay. Well, now I just go rook here, right? And I force you back here. And then I... man, I just don't know. Let's give this check. No, let's not. Let's... There must be mate, like, real soon. Oh my god, there is. It's here, and then it's here, isn't it? That took me far too long to see. Oh my god. Guys, what the hell was that chess opening? Let me jump into a game review and see how just brutally awful this chess game was. Okay, guys, so obviously my opening was absolutely catastrophic. A3, E5, B4, D5. So my logic here was I need to take the centre, right? Like, I have to take the centre here, surely. If they're expanding down the wing, call them messy, then I have to take the centre. Knight F3. So bishop d6 comes in to reinforce, bishop b2, knight d7, g3, and then b6 it didn't like. I guess I just kind of have to develop this knight. I mean, why did I not develop this knight? My logic was I have to reinforce this pawn as quickly as possible, but I guess I really didn't. I could have just played here, right? Yeah, that's best move by far. But I played here. Still completely equal, so there's nothing really too drastic about the move. Knight g1, I mean, when I saw this, I was just so confused. Maybe they didn't like the idea of me pushing here, but let's just say you developed... Well, I guess you wouldn't really want to develop here, because then pushing here is actually probably quite good, right? Yeah, because you're blocking your bishop from this square, but I was very hesitant at this g7 square. So I was never going to push e4, but maybe that's why they were a bit reluctant to, I don't know, just continue their development and opted to move their knight back. I'm really not sure. I can't get in my opponent's brain, unfortunately. E3, short castles, c4. Queen e7's a mistake. What did it want? It just wanted me to play c5. I mean, I was never going to find c5. Not in a million years was I finding this. And then knight would take, and they just don't have any, they don't really have anything. I want bishop to take. Wow. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, so I played queen e7, just sort of trying to, if we got into a position like this, I'd be very happy, but obviously this isn't the best line for white. But that was my logic for playing queen e7, but they're actually just meant to play knight c3 and just continue their development. And we've got a pretty near enough equal game. I mean, I still have quite an advantage, but it's so difficult to prove in that sort of position. They played d3, and then I play c5 now that it's reinforced. They don't take, so I take, and now I'm just about +2 on the eval bar. I knew my development was significantly better. My king is a lot safer. It's going to take them a couple of moves to get developed properly. And it just feels like they've really overextended their pawns. But what the hell do I know? I played rook here, taking the semi-open file. But after rook takes on a7, the game's completely equal. Yeah, I guess I did actually kind of miss this. Wow, it would just want d4. And if takes... Wow. And then... Oh my god. I'd be very happy in this position, I think, despite the fact that they are up a pawn, which is very weird. It's very weird, but it would mean they wouldn't be able to castle, so I guess I kind of understand the trade-off there. But they take this pawn, I obviously just take this one. Rook to c1, see, it's an inaccuracy, but I do kind of get it. Just means I can't take now. I guess they take with a rook, and then I guess I'd go here. Would they have to take here? Would that be very bad? Apparently it's pretty catastrophic to their winning chances. So I play here. Bishop takes, my bishop takes, their knight obviously cannot take back because it is pinned to the king. They play f3, I play f5, but it wants knight to c5. Why does it want knight c5? I don't really see the idea. I guess I'm threatening this pawn for whatever reason. I'm not sure. But I played f5 just to play e4, just to sort of break open this pawn armada they had set up. They play king f1, takes, and then e4, which it doesn't actually like. Yeah, I did actually see that if they took, opening up this, I'd have to give this check, and I thought I was fine here, but apparently after this, f4, b5, I mean, I still have a really big advantage, but it's not perfect play, is it? But I take king e2, I take with check again, they take, queen goes here, king e2, and apparently I have mate in 3. Starts with bishop c4, check. King goes here. Queen d3, check. King obviously goes here, and rook here. Were there any other mates? There were. So I was obviously considering this move, and there's a mate in 5. You block with the knight. And then I go here. I guess you would then play here. Takes, and takes. So that's again another checkmate. But guys, I had never seen this opening before. I don't know really how to play against it very well. Clearly, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But we pick up the win. And if you made it this far, please subscribe. I will love you forever. Like the video, comment, interact, make my day. Please, I'd appreciate it a lot. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.